Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again. Probably didn't think you'd see me here on a Friday. Well, I'm here at the sex shop. You know what that means. It's time for another first look right here. And this is my first look right here on Frankie Tech of the Honor 10 Lite. Now I got the 4 GB of RAM, 64 storage version right here, guys. And your first look on Frankie Tech of the Honor 10 Lite. Now I just got this phone, guys, a few minutes back. I've been just playing around with it a little bit, and I wanted to share my first experiences of this phone with you guys right here. Now, gotta say, this phone upon first look is stunning, and not for the display right here. I'm talking about this back. Look at that right there. And this has got a really unique back. It's kind of a two-tone gradient back right there. It is looking very interesting indeed. Now, some of you guys may not like that kind of two-tone kind of nature, but I think it's pretty cool. And the most kind of interesting thing about it is that it is coming in a number of different colors, actually. This phone really does feel kind of like a cross between and I'm trying to take off the plastic back here with one hand. Bear with me. This phone feels like a cross between the Y9, the Huawei Y9 that I just reviewed, and the Honor 8X. And let's have a look again. First look here of this phone. Unbelievable. Now I've taken off that plastic sticker on the back, and you can now enjoy and appreciate this phone in its full glory. I think that gradient kind of shows it the best there. Let's get a quick tour around this phone here. So you see we got the cameras on the back here, dual cameras. You have your Microusb tray right here with the microphone, your power button and volume rocker on this side. On this side there's nothing. It's pretty clean all the way around. And most importantly at the bottom, let's see what it is. Oh no, wow. You know what that means? That means it's a micro USB charger again. And Huawei and Honor, when are you guys gonna get your act straight and switch over to USB-C? You can't keep doing this over and over again. It's annoying. But like I said, on the plus side, there is a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And that seems to be par for the course with a lot of these phones. They're kind of not using the latest kind of USB-C technology, but they're not omitting the headphone jack. So that's at least one good thing. So talking about design, like I do think this phone is pretty sleek, but this is starting to feel like a little bit like a plastic back here. I'm gonna have to check that out. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. It doesn't feel cold to the touch, and it's getting chilly here in Hong Kong, so that may be a plastic back, but it feels sleek in the hand. It feels nice. But if I'm gonna be consistent with what I said, if this is a plastic bag, then it is a real negative in my eyes. But I do appreciate at least the gradient color on this one. It is looking at least unique in that sense. Talking about that display right here, it's a 6.21 inch display, so a little bit smaller than the Y9, but you see it here. It is pretty nice. I mean, it's not gonna wow you in terms of display quality, but looking at this notch right here, let's have a zoom in on the notch. It's a pretty small notch overall. Now, it's not tiny, but it's definitely smaller, and you see there, it doesn't look too bad. It is a pretty good edge-to-edge display, but I think the notch is a little bit deeper than I like, but I can't hate on it that much considering it's so full screen everywhere else. Now, going quickly into performance here, we're talking about the Kirin 710, so a chip that we're pretty much used to on the channel, and I will be doing more testing on this, but this phone is kind of really aimed at the youth and kind of like for kind of more kind of younger users. It's got a kind of a peppy, young look to it, and I think the performance of it will suit most users very well. That Kirin 710, while maybe not as strong as the Snapdragon 710, is still a solid chip nonetheless. And now quickly talking about audio, we're gonna have to see if there is kind of dual speakers on this phone. I don't think there is, but I will be testing actually on this phone. Might as well test the audio quality from the jack here. I haven't done that normally, but I can definitely test that out if you guys are interested on this phone right here. Let's do that classic Frankie Tech camera shot here. And we're gonna enable this stuff up. And I tell you, I don't know why I keep doing these unboxings one-handed, but it looks to be my trademark now. Let's take a photo of the sex shop in 3, 2, 1. There you go. And let's zoom in right here. And there it is. There's the sex shop. Looking pretty good. I mean, they all do a pretty decent job in this kind of like twilight time overall. It doesn't look bad at all. I will have to test this out further though. But you see, one of the nice things though is that it does have the night mode, not like the Y9 that doesn't have the night mode set up. And it does have portrait, you see here as well, photo and video. I'm gonna have to go through the full settings of this. And the last thing I wanted to mention on this phone was the system and what the phone is about right here. So you can have a look. And the major thing of note, there it is, EMUI 9.0.1. That is a major deal, guys. That is a major deal for me. And the fact that this phone has it means that it should be a major deal for you. This is one of the lowest price point phones that you're gonna get that will have, you see, the gestures enabled already. And so that's a big deal. And speaking of the price, last mention here, I got this phone for around 1,700 Hong Kong dollars, so just over 200 bucks. That's a pretty solid deal for a solid looking phone right here. And there's a kid over there playing with a whistle. I thought it was some band that was walking by, but I guess not. That's it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments what information you want me to kind of share about this phone. I will be doing my classic Frankie 24 or 48 hour review very soon. But if you like this video, give me that thumbs up. If you love the content of Frankie Tech, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for future updates. Didn't expect it, guys, to do a Friday unboxing and first look here. I mean, first look. I haven't unboxed it yet, but you see the box is sitting on this tarp right here. I make do with what I have, guys. This is how the Street Tech unboxings work. Let's say it together, anytime, anywhere. Frankie Street Tech, oh yeah. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech, signing off. Y'all have a good one. All right, let's go into the sex shop now.